All right, social media. So I just want to make an awareness post because I'm seeing a lot of people broken and very downtrodden because of relationships. And first, I'm going to say that I love seeing the sobriety posts about being clean and sober from alcohol, from drugs, from whatever. I think that's awesome and that's great. But I also am wondering why we're not opening our eyes to the fact that a lot of us are addicted to relationships. A lot of us are addicted to sexual relations. And a lot of us are cycling through people that are seasonal. And we're giving ourselves away, fully to people that we shouldn't be giving ourselves at all to. And I just want to bring up the fact that a lot of us have blown it, okay? A lot of us are full of broken relationships. And the simple fact is, I think that we become addicted to thinking we need somebody and thinking that someone else is medicine. And don't get me wrong, people do help us heal. We have friends, we have family, people that truly genuinely care. But I think that we need to become more aware of the fact that we've got to be whole on our own. And if we're not whole on our own and we just get these flattery feelings for somebody, or we have this sexual tension and we just want to release it, or, whatever the real fact is for you, I really think that we need to open our eyes and realize that the damage that this relationship and sexual addiction is bringing to us and our families and this generation. I think that we definitely have to take a look in the mirror and ask ourselves, am I whole standing alone? And if we can't fully and truly genuinely say I am a whole person standing alone, I don't need somebody to come and fix me, I don't want to fill a void with a person, I don't think that we should be getting into relations with people. It's not a popular opinion, but speaking of sobriety and time that goes by, so I have been sexually sober for 2 years. And until you're out of the cycle of broken relationships, you will never see the damage, the true damage that it has caused you and that you are walking in, until you take a stand for yourself and you say, you know what, I want to work on me. I want to heal my heart, so you can have an intentional, committed relationship instead of a seasonal sexual relationship or a temporary emotional love relationship. You've got to really, truly take the time for you. And it's not being selfish, okay? And in order to have that intentional relationship, you have to be whole on your own. Two people have got to come together whole. And there's so many people broken that are trying to jump into relationship, and when it doesn't work out, they jump to somebody else, and they just are so empty, they're trying to fill a void. And it's sad, and it breaks my heart. And that is the only reason why I'm posting this, because I know the awareness needs brought up how this sexual addiction and this relationship addiction is tearing this world to pieces. If you have children, you want what's best for them. You want to be that example. And if we're jumping, we're showing that it's okay to just live your life broken. In all reality, we all want a real, genuine, committed relationship. And if you don't, there's a piece that is broken inside of you that you're not healing. Either you're covering it up with distractions of people, you're numbing it with drugs or alcohol, whatever the case may be. You're worth healing. You don't have to jump from person to person. If you have an issue, with thinking you need somebody, go to somebody you trust. Find somebody you trust. and talk about it so you can put yourself first and heal and become whole and break the cycle of relationship addictions, of sexual addictions. Guys, we've got to be aware of this because it is ripping people to pieces, okay? It's ripping people to pieces. And I can sit here and say that because I've been through it, but I've also been through the healing in the years of the trauma I've experienced from broken relationships. And it takes time and it takes focus and it takes true effort to truly say, okay, I want to be whole. And I think that a lot of us want to be whole. I mean, so I just wanted to make an awareness and let us ask ourselves, are we addicted to relationships? Are we addicted to having to have somebody around so we don't have to deal with what's going on inside of us? I promise you it's worth it, and you're worth it to heal, to grow, okay? The time is now. Become aware and love yourself enough to say, I'm worth healing, and I'm worth more than temporary emotional sexual encounters. You're worth something real.